Tonight we're going to talk about how teenage drinking is influenced by romantic partners, pals and friends with genetic benefits. For a long time, doctors have been studying many emotions and habits. Emotions like happiness, loneliness, generosity, obesity, eating disorder and smoking. Tonight we are going to meet a young lady named Mary. She had a very difficult life. You will also meet Mary's mother and two of her best friends. We will get to know everything about this tragic story in just one moment.
It's so cold outside! Thank God I got my coat on! I thank God.
Hello, I'm here to introduce Auður. We have Auður for kids and women. We have all kinds of colors for kids, pink, white and blue. We also have all kinds of dance for women, 20, 30, 60 and 80. I love Auður.
Mary was an outstanding student. She always had straight A's. When she was a sophomore, she met Mike, who was a junior. He wasn't a student like Mary. He skipped classes, he responded back to the teachers, and he didn't even show up for exams. They started dating. The first month of their relationship was really great, and then it went downhill from that point. She started drinking with him and his friends. She started skipping school because she didn't want to go to school without him. She followed him around like she was his shadow. Mary is with us today and she is going to tell us how she survived. Welcome Mary, how are you?
I'm alright, thank you for asking.
You have had quite a life. How do you look back at this?
This wasn't a good experience. It was something I never thought I would go through. It was horrible. I don't know why I picked that road. I was so in love and...
I can fully understand that.
But I'm really glad that I had my mom because she's the reason I am alive. She's my rock. And she's my everything now. So...
That is good to hear, but what do you think you can do so other young girls like you don't fall into the same trap as you did?
I'm going to share my experience with everybody. Next week we are going to a couple of schools and I will tell my story. I pray to God every day to help girls who are going through the same stuff that I went through.
Don't go anywhere, we'll be back in a moment to talk to Mary's mother.
Smells really great. What is it?
Yeah, it's pink ice. Wanna try?
Yeah.
Pink ice. Rule 21. You can get it at Forever 21.
Two of the finest cars from Toyota.
The best cars you can find.
They're very popular and really fast.
And you can get between places in no time.
There's enough space for all your junk.
Choose Corolla. Toyota makes things better.
Mike was the occasional drug user and like everything else it led to Mary. She started doing the same thing. They dropped out of school and started living together. But they didn't have much money, but Mike was a drug dealer and they got by. Shortly after they started living together, Mike died of an overdose. Mary opened her eyes after that and realized what was going on. She wanted to get out of this life and she called her mother and asked for help. Mary and her mother got through this and today everything is much better. Mary's mother is also here with us today and she is going to talk about how she helped her daughter. Welcome, how are you?
I'm good, but I've been better.
I think we all want to know how you helped her through this terrible loss of Mike, but also, most importantly, the problems she had with her drinking and drugs.
It is very hard to see your child in pain. At first I didn't want to admit that she had a problem and, you know, she's my little angel and always used to make good decisions. When she disappeared for 4 days I felt horrible because I started to think, you know, what did I do wrong? She called me up for my help and it was hard to think about my little angel being stuck in that kind of mess. She wanted to go to rehab and get better and she goes to a therapist weekly. The loss of Mike, it was really hard and you know it's hard to lose the one you love, but it's getting better.
Being a mother of a drug user must have been hard, but Mary is very lucky to have you.
Yes, I hope she realizes how lucky she is to have a family that cares about her and will do anything for her.
Thank you for sharing that. But after a short break we will sit down with Mary's 2 best friends. They will tell us how they felt about this, but we'll be right back.